So now is that your girl's recording. Let's go ahead. Let's get into this next video, shall we? Since it is that we just watched the video about the literally the art of two men. What's up, Peg? Chico, shout outs to you. The art of the two man. Maybe this is, I'm gonna stay within my little feminine space when it comes down to this. So without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's get into this video, shall we?
The two-man, an ancient technique used by some of the greatest minds of our generation to acquire something more valuable than even money: buns. The technique is fairly simple. Similar to how Goku and Vegeta came together, the technique requires you and a friend of your choice to work together in the acquisition of the huz. Science and research tells us that by 2027, huz will be more valuable than even diamond. I've brought in top researcher Dr. Chico Ramon to further elaborate.
So yeah, our research shows that buns, cheeks, booty even, are the most valuable commodity in this day and age.
Thank you, doctor. All of us should aspire to be like him one day. See, this is why the two-man works out perfectly. Your date has to bring an equally fine shorty with her to match out the fact that there's two of you. This could lead to levels of romance not yet acquired by a simple one-on-one date. Your twin being there is shown to have a confidence increase of at least 20%. Take a look at this clip where bro attempts to slide on shorty without his main manski with him.
What is... I'm sorry.
Tisk tisk, a despicable performance. The great Martin Luther King Jr. famously said, with twin, all things are possible. What are you gonna do? Argue with MLK? Choosing the correct homeboy for the two-man mission is crucial to the mission's success. Bringing the musty homie to the operation could cost you fine shit and your reputation. Which leads me to our next segment. What homie to not bring to the two-man? If you've never seen bro talk to a woman in his life, don't take him. Bro has never spoken to a girl once in his life. You don't want the two-man to be his first. Bro might fuck around and send both of y'all home, bro. If bro is the type to yap about the political and economic state of the world on the two-man, don't bring him. Nobody's trying to hear all that when a smacking of buns is on the horizon, bro. I haven't listened to Relationship by Young Thug and Future 7 million times just for you to fuck it all up by talking about World War III. All I'm saying is, bro, there's a time and a place to talk about the tariffs. Right now, I'm trying to tear up some buns. You feel what I'm saying? Okay. You guys heard that here first, bro. Make sure you guys credit me every time you tell that joke. Bringing the right homie is just a necessity, bro. Bringing the wrong person to a two-man could cost you the entire mission and send you back home angry as hell. But in the same way that it's important to bring the right homie, it's also important to have the right girls for the two-man, bro. Because there's certain type of girls that'll fuck up the entire rotation. The ugly friend can ruin even the greatest two-man duo. This is usually the comfort friend, and she's mad she's even there. A simple request like, y'all trying to hit the movies after this, will make her go ballistic. We want to go home. Whole time, her friend is having the time of her life. These girls usually rock the Starla build, and their ability to get angry as fuck has got to be studied. We brought our top scientists to analyze this once again.
Yeah, so, scientific studies have shown that, these hoes do be mad.
Yeah, thank you, doctor. God damn, what a guy. Yeah, if she brings this friend, consider it over immediately. The best course of action and the literal only way to save this is to kick her out the car on the way to the spot when it's moving full speed, bro. But you gonna turn around and shorty's chasing the car like sand. All it is Murphy's Law, bro. Anything that can go wrong at the two-man will go wrong. The two-man is an ancient technique. It's been studied at the highest mountains by the greatest elders, all right? You know the Greybeards in Skyrim? They invented the two-man technique. One time they were chilling and they were like, wait a minute. If one homie equals one huz, two homies equals two huz? And ever since that day, it's been an integral part of the world's culture. One of the worst two-man operations I've ever been on is what I'll call the Arizona Chronicles, all right? So basically, a couple years back, my homie, my closest friend, who we'll call Jason for this story, calls me one day and he's like, yo, bro, this shit is urgent. See, knowing my twin like nobody else does on this planet, I was like, bro, there's never an occasion where you would call me on a regular voice call, bro. That shit does not happen. So I knew this was serious business. I knew I had to lock in. He's like, bro, my mom got an Airbnb on the lake in Arizona, bro, and there's gonna be mad people there, and we got jet skis, bro. Not a single word was said. We connected on a spiritual level, like when Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob were singing to each other across the street. We both knew it was time for a two-man. People were gonna gonna be there? Jet skis, a lake, in the summer? We already knew what it was. Fast forward, this shit is like the nicest Airbnb I've ever seen in my entire life, bro. This shit looked like a goddamn mansion. I was like, there's no way your mom rented that. Shout out his mom though, W Mans, bro. So for the first day, we kind of just hung out at the Airbnb. It was nothing, right? The next day is the most important because the next day is the jet ski day. Now you might be asking, what did two 16-year-old dweebs think they were gonna do with two jet skis? The plan, as I remember it, is that we were gonna have one girl per jet ski. There's two jet skis, one for me, one for Jason, two shorties on the back. What could go wrong, right? We spent at least half the day looking for girls, bro, and bitching out every single time we saw girls we wanted to talk to, until we lay our eyes on two girls, one Mexican girl and one snow bunny. It was up. So we finally muster up the balls to ask him. We're like, yo, we got two jet skis, like, are y'all trying to ride? And by God's grace, I guess, they actually agreed to do it. Now, there was a problem, right? I didn't actually think we were gonna get girls to do this, so I didn't tell Jason I had no idea how to ride a jet ski. To spare you guys the long, drawn-out details, this story ends with me nut to butt with Jason on a jet ski while the girls took the other jet ski for them.
Oh no. Oh no. Being nut to butt is crazy on one jet ski. I was gonna say one seat, but that's even worse. Oh no, that's terrible.
Ends with me nut to butt with Jason on a jet ski while the girls took the other jet ski for themselves. We did not get any digits that day, any buns, and he was mad as hell. And not to mention, our jet ski broke down and we got stranded in the middle of the lake. It was not a good day. We left that Airbnb and went back home the next day with no results, but you know what? It was a learning experience. I tell you this story to tell you this two-man shit, it's not a game, bro. This two-man shit gets serious, all right? One fatal mistake, one miscalculation fucked up the entire operation. You gotta be completely upfront and honest about the two-man, bro. If the two-man is at Six Flags, you better be honest about the fact that you're scared of roller coasters. The two-man is an ancient art, one that shouldn't be performed by amateurs, all right? It takes years to actually master this art, all right? See, I was in my rookie years at that point. 16 was far too young to actually perform a successful two-man mission. I consider the two-man mission like a martial art, alright? You aren't gonna jump in and be a goddamn black belt. It takes years of training and mastering to be out here like Batman, alright? Sometimes you gotta run two-mans with the ugly hoes. And by the way, we here in the Chico family find all women beautiful and would never consider any women ugly. Anyways though, it may seem counterproductive to run a two-man mission with the ugly huz, but hear me out, alright? Running a two-man with the girl of your dreams off rip will have you fumbling like the Chiefs at the Super Bowl. It's just not a good look, gang. The less fortunate looking hoes may be better to get your game right and test some lines that might cause you find shit. Losing shit is a lot better than losing the potential love of your life, gang. I've ran two-man missions with girls that I would never date a day in my life. This experience taught me what things to say and what things not to say. Again, treat the two-man like a martial art and you'll be out here moving like Bruce Wayne and Tony Stark. Everyone tries to skip the trial stage and jump right to the final boss, but try that shit in Breath of the Wild and see how that shit works out for you. In my many years of studying the two-man like the ancient one, I believe I'm finally able to answer the age-old question. Is the two-man a reasonable and successful method of pulling the hose? In my expert opinion, yes. Having a girl with her friend might just take off the awkward edge for her and for you. You might be more smooth and less dorky just because you don't want to embarrass yourself in front of the broski. Her comfort's there, your comfort level is there, and you might just be relaxed enough to say some smooth shit. All in all, in my expert opinion, take the chance. Run that two-man. You might just take a dub.
I'm a macho nigga now, man.
Alright.
I like this shit. It's cooler, it's smoother, it's macho, nigga. You coffee niggas is too fucking crazy. And I like crazy, but nigga, I'm a macho nigga now, man.
I guess it is. I'm gonna need some people with, like, you know, in the chat or in the comments below to share their experiences on I guess the two-man mission. Was this something it is that you guys have ever done? Now, I know it is that I've done like a two-woman mission, like, but it was more like we already was talking to the guys as it is. So we already kind of like knew what was up. And it's ironic it is you say 16 because it's like, as you know, well, it was 17. But we already knew. We was just like, hey, listen, like, we're gonna come to this house and like his friend is there. You can talk to his friend. I'm gonna talk to, you know what I'm saying, who it is that I'm talking to, and boom. And then like it was successful. You know what I mean? Like I was pulling this I was pulling this off in like within teen years, and the fact that it's like y'all out here fumbling it is insane. Fumbling the two, you know. Hi, Stefan. How are you? You know, that's crazy. You know. But Chico, shout outs to you. Thank you so much for the video. Shout outs to y'all in the chat. Shout outs to you at home. Go ahead and share y'all stories if it is, you know, you've done a successful 2-man or 2-woman story. You know what I mean? I'll catch y'all in the next video.